The village was plagued with the curse of an innocent man and his wife. Once upon a time there was a village called Ani. There lived a man called Okoro, and his wife Adiz. They both have a daughter called Amoka. Mr. Okoro and his wife are average farmers in the village that earn their little money from their farm products they sell at the market. Mr. Okoro's daughter Amoka is very known in the village because of her beauty, kindness, and her body size. She eats a lot, and because of her love for food it earned her the nickname Lobiojili, meaning the one who has come to eat. Despite her gentle nature, Amoka faced ridicule from her peers, particularly from Neka, her friend, and her clique. They mocked Amoka's weight, whispering cruel taunts whenever she passed by. Amoka struggled with her self-esteem, finding solace only in the company of her childhood friend, Ikena, a humble farmer who saw beyond her appearance. So one day Mr. Okoro and his wife went to the farm as usual. On their way coming back, a man accused Mr. Okoro and his wife for stealing his farm produce, and so the villagers took them to the king. They tried to explain to the king that they knew nothing about this, but the villagers will not allow them talk, and the penalty for stealing is death. So the king decides to gather the elders for a brief discussion. After deliberating for some time with the elders, they decided they banish them into the evil forest to die immediately. So Okoro and his wife did not have time to see their daughter for the last time, so they caused the village on their way to the evil forest. Amoka cried for days. Days become weeks, weeks become months. She wished that one day her parents would just come home, and Ikena is always there to make feel ease. So one morning the children in the village went to the stream to fetch water, and they saw that the water have turned to blood. Several weeks have passed, and the villagers are complaining that their crops are dying and there was so much hunger in the land. People are dying of hunger. So one day, the village chief announced a festival to appease the angry spirits believed to be haunting the land. Unknown to everyone, Amoka possessed ancient knowledge passed down from her ancestors. So she is not suffering like the villagers cause she has supernatural powers that help her survive all the plague in the village. She alone held the key to lifting the curse that plagued the village. And so the chief priest organized a festival to appease the gods. As the festival commenced, villagers gathered to perform rituals and dances, hoping to appease the spirits. Amoka watched from afar. Because if she decided to go there, they will mock her because of her size, so she stood afar. Neka and her friends seized the opportunity to publicly humiliate Amoka, mocking her size in front of the entire village. Despite the humiliation, Amoka remained steadfast, knowing that her destiny was intertwined with the fate of the village. A mysterious stranger arrived at the festival, claiming to possess the power to lift the curse. The villagers hailed him as their savior, unaware of his true intentions. Under the guise of lifting the curse, the stranger performed a dark ritual, sacrificing innocent animals and invoking ancient spirits. As the ritual unfolded, the chief priest suddenly realized the truth. The stranger was not here to save the village but to exploit its suffering for his own gain. So the king was told by the chief priest that the gods told him that Amoka alone can deliver them from the curse. The king pleaded with Amoka, but she refused due to the pain they have made her go through, but Ikena pleaded on their behalf. Ikena noticed Amoka's distress and vowed to stand by her side, offering his unwavering support. Before Amoka could intervene, the stranger revealed his true form, a malevolent spirit intent on enslaving the village for eternity. In a desperate act of bravery, Amoka stepped forward and offered herself as a sacrifice to the spirit, hoping to save her people from eternal damnation. To everyone's astonishment, Amoka's sacrifice triggered a miraculous transformation. Her body shimmered with radiant light as she embraced her true power as the guardian of the village. With her newfound strength, Amoka confronted the spirit in a fierce battle of wills, channeling the ancient magic of her ancestors. Ikena stood by Amoka's side, lending his strength and courage to her cause. In a climatic showdown, Amoka emerged victorious, banishing the evil spirit from the village and breaking the curse once and for all. As dawn broke, the villagers celebrated their newfound freedom, honoring Amoka as their hero and protector. Neka, humbled by Amoka's bravery, apologized for her past cruelty and pledged to be a better person. Amoka forgive her and her friends, and they become friends again. Amoka's courage and selflessness became the stuff of legend, inspiring future generations to embrace kindness and acceptance. With the curse lifted, the village prospered, its fields yielding bountiful harvest, and its people living in harmony once more. In a joyous ceremony, Amoka and Ikena were married, their love serving as a beacon of hope for the village. In the quiet of the night, Amoka gazed up at the stars, feeling a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that had led her to this moment and wished that her parents were here to witness this moment. And in the years that followed, whenever the villagers gathered around the fire to share stories of old, they would recount the legend of Amoka who defied destiny and became a beacon of hope for all.